Awesome intro to the Week 6 NFL picks with the Parks boys. Come on up, little buddy. Okay, everybody. Worst week ever. I've never done so poorly with NFL picks as I did last week. Frankly, I'm having a bad season. I don't even know what to make of it. But as punishment, instead of wearing NFL gear, I'm wearing a Red Sox jersey and Red Sox hat since the baseball playoffs have started. And the Red Sox aren't in it, and the Yankees had a huge win yesterday. I'm punishing myself for having such a horrible Week 5 of picks. Now, of course, we didn't see any games because we were in a car driving out to Disneyland, trying to have a little fun. So we did see the results, and really, I don't think we need to talk about it more than that, little buddy. Are we ready to go to the Week 6 picks?
It's almost like he was so bad that he was in a pirate fight and got blasted.
Yeah, something like that. All right, first game of the week. Seattle Seahawks at the Chicago Bears. I think there are a few truths that are starting to come together as we watch the NFL season. One of them is how I'm going to pick this game. Seattle, home, pick them. Road, pick against them. I don't think Cutler's playing this week. I'm not 100% sure. I don't care. Bears at home against Seattle. I'm picking the Bears. Who are you going with, little buddy?
Bears.
Bears on that pick? Nice. I think that's a good pick.
The Bears?
The Bears.
Then I picked the Bears.
All right, so second game of the week. Miami Dolphins at the Green Bay Packers. Now, this is an interesting game because Miami's had a couple weeks to prepare. They're an extremely well-run organization. Great hierarchy of management, coach all the way up to Parcells in his consultant role. You give them 2 weeks to prepare. They're tough. That said, this is in Green Bay, which makes it very hard. But I'm going to go with the upset, and I'm going to take the Dolphins on the road in the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. Who are you going with, Miami or Green Bay?
Green Bay.
You're going to go with the Pack. I love it. It's a good pick, buddy. Okay, next game. The Kansas City Chiefs, very surprising team. Defense is 100% for real. On the road against the Houston Texans, who apparently, after winning the Week 1 game, decided that was their Super Bowl, and they're really not focused in playing for the true Super Bowl. They have been a disappointment ever since. Home game, the Chiefs at the Texans. Who do you like in that one?
Kansas City.
You going with Kansas City? Sweet. I'm going to go with the home team in this one. I'm going to take the Texans. I think they'll bounce back and show up and play well.
Texans is Houston and Kansas City.
All right, this is one of those games. This is probably the toughest pick of the week, maybe one other game close to it. The Baltimore Ravens at the New England Patriots. The Patriots, again, off the bye, 2 weeks to prepare. They will not lose this game. And we got a little payback for last year's playoff loss. And Justin Bieber is calling out Tom Brady for his haircut. I'll tell you what. I see the Tom Brady and the Patriots going lights out. They want to bounce back from no Randy Moss. They want to bring Deion Branch back. I think they're going to be focused. They're going to be tough. I think they win this game. I'm going with the Patriots at home. Who's your pick, Baltimore or New England?
Baltimore.
I knew you were going to pick Baltimore. They're your team. And they're having a very good season. Next game, the Detroit Lions coming off a huge home win on the road at the New York Football Giants. This, to me, is one of the easiest picks of the week. I like the Giants in a fairly easy win. Who are you taking this week?
Giants.
You taking the Giants as well? I like that. Okay, next game. Probably the next toughest game on the slate. The Atlanta Falcons at the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll tell you what, this is a real tough game. Atlanta looks to be one of those teams that will be contending for the Super Bowl this year. I don't think there's any doubt about it coming out of the NFC. They're tough, they're gritty, but I don't think they've really been together offensively. I don't think they score enough. I don't know what it is. There's an element missing from their offense. Now, this game is in Philly. Even without Michael Vick, Kevin Kolb showed himself pretty well last week. I think the home field is where you go in this one. I'm taking the Eagles. Who are you taking in this one, little buddy?
Eagles flying like the golden scepter.
You taking the Eagles too? Sweet. I love it. I love it. Okay, next game.
Eagles flying like California screaming.
Do you think what's faster? California Screaming or Space Mountain?
Space Mountain would be, feels like it's pretty fast. Feels like it's 70, but it's really going like 29. So, and California Screaming goes 60. And I've done California Screaming, and even though Space Mountain feels a lot faster than California Screaming, I'm gonna go with California Screaming because Space Mountain has a lot of jerks, and the jerks make you feel like you're going like 70, but you're really going 29.
So California Screaming is faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
60 and 29.
Is
60's a lot faster.
Is Space Mountain worth waiting 60 minutes in line for?
I think yes.
I bet it is. Okay, next game on the slate. Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh
It's
Steelers.
so popular
The return of Ben Roethlisberger this week.
that my plate that I'm gonna turn into a plate is Space Mountain.
Let's see that. Show that to the American audience. I love it. That is going to be a plate that you're going to make, and it's the Ghost Galaxy Space Mountain theme.
Yes.
High five.
Ghost Galaxy
Love
is it decorated for Christmas.
Sweet.
No, Halloween.
I think Halloween though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, this is one of the easiest picks on the board. Steelers, no doubt about it. You going Cleveland or Pittsburgh?
What one do you choose?
I just chose Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Nice pick. Okay, next game on the board. The San Diego Chargers at the St. Louis Rams. The Chargers have been, again, a huge disappointment. Really losing games they should win. The Rams have been a bit of a surprise. I think, however, their receiving core gets thinner and thinner and thinner. Bradford's been great. I think they've got some real potential 2-3 years down the road if they can build around him. But in this game, I think the Chargers start refocusing on their season. I'm picking San Diego in this one. Who are you going with?
San Diego.
I like your style. I like your style. Where are you going?
Just gotta turn this. Yeah, it's turned down.
You back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next game. The New Orleans Saints at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. One of the big upsets in football last week. Our hometown Cardinals beat the New Orleans Saints in a fairly big upset. I don't think New Orleans loses 2 weeks in a row, even though they virtually have no running game. I'm picking them to win at Tampa Bay. Who are you going with?
Tampa Bay.
All right, you're going with Tampa Bay, the home team. I'm going to go with the Saints. Next game of the week, the big mouths of the NFL, the New York Jets. I hate these guys. I hate this team. I hate everything about them. On the road at the Broncos.
Except that somebody related to you is in New York.
Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean I like the Jets. Now, I'll tell you what. The Jets came off a pretty big win this past week. This is a potential letdown game. I'm going to go with the upset. At home, the Denver Broncos. I'm bringing it with the upset pick. Upset special, Broncos over the Jets. Who do you like, New York or Denver?
Denver Broncos.
I like it, picking the home team. Okay, next game. Oakland, the Raiders. On the road at San Francisco, the 49ers. Who are you picking in that one? Who do you like? Oakland or San Fran?
Oakland.
You going with the Raiders?
I thought I was going to say it.
Yeah, go ahead. You do the next one. All right, I'm going to go also with the upset with the Raiders. San Fran, it's a lost season for them. Their owner is not saying they're going to win the division. I just don't see it. I'm going to pick the Raiders in an upset. I'm done picking San Fran. Of course, that means this is the week they'll win.
Dallas.
The next game, You're making the pick. The Dallas Cowboys on the road at the Minnesota
I'm
Vikings.
gonna say this one case. So.
Go ahead. What are you picking the Cowboys already?
Yeah, Cowboys.
I'm okay. That's fine. Whatever you want to do. You're the boss. All right. This is a interesting matchup of two of the most disappointing teams in the league this year. Two teams that had real Super Bowl aspirations before the season started. Both seasons have been virtual debacles. The loser of this game arguably might be done for the year. I'll tell you what. Both coaches are they come across as weak. Wade Phillips is a joke. That organization has no business winning as long as Wade Phillips is the coach. I'm going with Minnesota simply because they're the home team. That's it. There's really nothing either way that strikes me as pick this team or that team. I'm going with the home team. So I'm going to go with the Vikings. All right, we're down to the final two.
Dead men tell no tales.
I like it. That's awesome. That is awesome. What attraction is that from? What ride is that from?
That is from Pirates of the Caribbean. The guy who was cursed, half octopus and half man, Mr.
Davy Jones.
was cursed, and now he's half octopus, half man. He says,
Awesome. It is awesome. That's an awesome ride. Huh?
yeah.
Love that one.
And then I'll say the thing that he says at the end of this.
Perfect.
Except instead of sail, I'm going to say come.
Nice. Okay.
What one do you pick, America? Sail or come?
All right. Sunday night game. The Indianapolis Colts, Peyton Manning, they've been inconsistent, haven't been scoring like they have in the past. On the road at the Redskins, who have been quite a pleasant surprise. You're taking Indianapolis?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Only because it rhymes with Indiana Jones.
That works. That's better than what logic I'm using, obviously. Because whatever logic I'm using isn't working. But I like Peyton Manning in a nighttime game. He doesn't lose many of those. Even though it's on the road, I'm going to go with the Colts for that reason. Peyton Manning, Sunday Night Football. I don't know what his record is, but I'm guessing it's fairly outstanding. I'm picking the Colts. All right, we're on to the Monday Night Football game. And in this one, we've got the Tennessee Titans at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars had a big win a few weeks ago. Really haven't been able to do much with it since. I'll tell you what. I don't really like the Jags. Their offense is slow. It's uncreative. I'm going to go with the Tennessee Titans in this one. I think they have a breakout. You going with Tennessee?
Tennessee.
All right, now we got to make our best bets of the week. Who is your lifesaver pick this week?
Green Bay.
Green
Green
Bay.
Bay.
Wow, that's interesting.
Green Bay.
My lifesaver pick is the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's no
Green
way
Bay.
the Steelers
Green Bay.
lose at home
Green Bay.
against the Browns.
Green Bay.
I'll go
Green
with my
Bay.
best bet as Pittsburgh. Okay, those are the Week 6 picks, America. Anything you want to add before we leave?
We'll meet again next time you sail.
Thanks for watching, America. Week 6 picks with the Parks boys. Fingers are crossed. We have a better week than we did last week. Davy Jones.
And never mess with Davy Jones again.
See you next week, everybody.